From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's Voice Briefing. It's Wednesday, March 12th, 2025. From Kristen Jordan Shamus and Andrea May Sahori. On Tuesday, Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel charged 4 individuals in connection to a fire inside a hyperbaric oxygen chamber that killed 5-year-old Thomas Cooper. The Oxford Center's CEO and founder Tamala Peterson, Director of Operations Gary Markin, and Safety Director Jeffrey Allen Mosteller were charged with second-degree murder, which carries a penalty of up to life in prison, and an additional charge of manslaughter, which carries a maximum penalty of 15 years in prison. Alida Harward Moffett, who according to Nessel operated the hyperbaric chamber on the morning of Thomas's death, was charged with involuntary manslaughter and 1 count of intentionally placing false information on a medical record, a 4-year felony. At an arraignment Tuesday, Assistant Attorney General Chris Kessel accused Markin of tampering with the numbers displayed on the hyperbaric chamber and said he did so, quote, with the permission and perhaps at the order of, end quote, CEO Peterson. Kessel also stated that Mosteller conducted, quote, his own experiments, end quote, on the unit that caught on fire to falsely prove it was safe. As for Moffett, Kessel acknowledged she was just doing her job, but he said she was still negligent and should have used, quote, common sense, end quote. According to Nessel, the Oxford Center, quote, routinely operated sensitive and lethally dangerous hyperbaric chambers beyond their expected service lifetime, and in complete disregard of vital safety measures and practices considered essential by medical and technical professionals, end quote. The Oxford Center, which has locations in Brighton and in Troy, issued a statement to the Free Press late Monday, calling the timing of the charges, quote, surprising as the typical protocol after a fire-related accident has not yet been completed, end quote. For more on this story, you can search on Freep.com for Kristen Jordan Shamus and Andrea May Sahori's article, CEO, Safety Director, Charged with Second-Degree Murder in Child's Hyperbaric Chamber Death.
This is J.C. Reiner with the Detroit Free Press. Dan Gilbert's Rocket Companies could soon be the new owner of Redfin, the online real estate platform. Rocket announced Monday that it is buying the Seattle firm in an all-stock deal valued at $1.75 billion. The deal gives Redfin shareholders a 63% premium, and it's set to close later this year and would expand Rocket's presence into all things real estate. Redfin was started in 2004 and has nearly 5,000 employees. The acquisition is Rocket's biggest since going public back in 2020. Rocket is a publicly traded corporate parent for Rocket Mortgage and several other Gilbert companies. Rocket stock dropped about 18% following the news, while Redfin soared nearly 70%.
I'm Sue Selasky, Detroit Free Press food and restaurant writer. A Claussen restaurant noted for its modern twist on Italian cuisine and an Italian motorsports theme announced it would close. Zioli's Modern Italian in Claussen posted a message on its Facebook page that was simple and started, quote, we are closing here at Zioli's. Our last day will be Friday, the 14th. Located on the south side of East 14 Mile and east of Main in Claussen, Zioli's is across the street from Noble Fish. Noted for its take on modern Italian fare amid a neighborhood vibe, Scott Brown opened Zioli's, which is named after his wife's maiden name, more than a half dozen years ago. Previously, Brown was an executive chef at Lily Seafood and worked at Diamato's in Royal Oak. Brown and family thanked the amazing staff, family, friends, and customers for patronizing and supporting the restaurant, stating they made it a success story. Brown, who plans on staying in the restaurant industry, says the closing was a combination of things, including new economic struggles and wanting to spend more time with family.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on Freep.com. That's off, REEP.com. Thank you for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.